Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru, and before we go into the video, I've had quite a few new subscribers recently, so I want to give you a special warm welcome, and I really hope you like it here. And yeah, of course, thanks to everyone who decides to come back after every video, but yeah, I hope everyone likes it here. And I think you will like it today because Pan Those Eyeshadows is starting again. Yes, I have done this for the past 2 years. I will have the playlist linked for you if you want to watch them, if you haven't seen them. And yeah, we're kicking it off again. I took a little break. I did my finale in December and then took a little break, and now we're back. I'm super excited, and this is probably my favorite project ever. I love watching it, I love doing it, and yeah, I need to do it always, always, always. Yeah, I'm gonna do it a bit differently. Previous years I have just randomly generated 5 eyeshadows from my collection and tried to hit pan on them. This time around I think I will randomize 4 from the whole collection, and then I will have one focus palette that I want to have pan in every single shade for the end of the year. And then it's time to say bye-bye. It's one of my oldest palettes, and yeah, I want to get some use out of it, but I don't want to fully pan it. So let's do it this way. But 4 will always be randomly from the whole collection that doesn't previously have pan, or that is not in any other project, because I'm panning quite a lot of eyeshadows elsewhere as well. So if you like to see eyeshadow get pan, then you're in the right place. I watch my other videos as well, but of course this is the most exciting one. As usual, I like to track my pan percentage, and we have some fresh numbers for the year. This number is now a bit different from my inventory because I finally got one of my Black Friday orders, and let's actually talk about it a little bit because I'm wearing it for the first time today, and it's this beautiful thingy over here. Uden's Eye and Annette's Makeup Corner, the Jan Wolves. Yeah, what am I thinking? I have this one all over the lid, and then this beautiful tri-chrome on the inner corners. It's a bit darker. I don't usually do dark lids, but so far I really do love these shadows. So yes, and I also got the mini wood palette. So those came after I did my inventory. So now today I have 507 eyeshadow pans. Yeah. And I have already hit 125 pans in my collection. So that makes my pan percentage 24.7. So that's where we're gonna start, and we're gonna bring it up. I actually didn't think of any goal for the pan percentage. I think last year I wanted to hit 30%, but then I brought in way too many eyeshadows, so I didn't quite do it. But this year definitely will hit the 30%. Maybe go even higher, maybe 35 or something. I really want to have my palettes look like they have been used. And this is one way to do it. And then I will have a lot of eyeshadows in other projects as well. And then I have my little panda palette, and yeah. But let's talk about the focus palette. Let's start with that. I'm like super organized. I decided to pick the Revolution Iconic Pro 2 palette, which currently is looking pretty loved, but yeah, I think this is my first like big, like proper palette. So it's time for it to go. As you can see, there are plenty of pans, and I actually hit this pan in the finale, or for the finale. But yeah, few of these, I mean, I'm not gonna work on the setting shade. I mean, I will work on it, but I don't want to randomize it for this project because I'm using it every day otherwise, like anyway, and I want to completely finish it. And there is one eyeshadow that is in another project that you haven't seen that it's in that project. But yeah, I will have 8 shadows to like randomize from this palette, and then we will randomize the 4. And yeah, I think I set it up so that we will start with the 4, and then I randomize the one from that palette if my tablet wants to work with me. So yes, one set of 4 numbers, and I wait, what's it doing? I have 303 eyeshadows that don't have pan and that are not in a project or going into a project because I plan ahead. So yeah, let's see, there's a glare, well, let's try to. There, maybe you can read them, I can't read them, but yeah, I will write this down, and then we will randomize the one for the other palette. Okay, then let's randomize from 1 to 8 the focus palette, and that is it number 2? Yes, it is. So that's that's easy for me to count, but not maybe an easy shade to work on because this is a skip. Then it's 1 pan 2, so it's the purple. Okay, that I have used, I feel like decent amount, but doesn't look like it, so it might take a while, but I don't mind working on the purple, so that's cool. Then we need to figure out the other shades, and maybe I can go to, I need to, I mean, they might be on my desk. Whoa, I can't speak if I'm working on the palette, but first, okay, that actually I need to re-roll because I have a description written here, so I know which shade it is. It says a navy blue shimmer, which I won't work on because I have one kind of 2 in my panda palette. So that's not gonna work. Let's see if we need to reroll because I don't want to work on duplicate. That's my one rule. Okay, that palette actually is on my desk, so we can. This is super organized because I'm gonna show you some palettes and not others, but the next one comes from this Maxineshka palette with Revolution, and I'm working on few shades in the, okay, we got this shade, so it's kind of like blue purple thingy. So now we have 2 purples to work on, so that's nice. I don't have anything like this in any of the like focus. Oh, I'm not panning one of those, so it's fine. Then let's go further to okay, that palette is on my desk as well. It is the Courage palette from Revolution and 225 gold sheen, so it is this over here. So it's not, it's like it has a sheen, that's what I've written out. So it's this one over here, And then the last one, is it from here as well? Well, of course it is. Wait a minute. 220. Yes, this matte shade over here. So, well, that's handy. Yeah, we need to roll the one replacement shade, but these two are already on my desk and I'm already working on them, so that worked out. Let me then reset the random generator, and while I do that, I forgot to tell you that this project is of course created by Alexandra Sjösten, and I highly recommend you check her out because she's awesome, although she hasn't been that active now that she has her own farm. But yeah, let's do again number, you can see it, maybe I can't see it, 201, and that 201, where? There. Okay, that palette I don't have here, but it's no stranger in this project. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, the new roll in was from this Revolution After Party palette, which I've been working quite a lot in this project because there are quite a lot of shades to roll into, but this time we got this silver gray color, which I don't mind at all because it's winter and I love cool tones all year round, but especially this time of the year I love them. So here are my colors swatched and it's looking quite nice. So this is from the Focus palette, and then these are the rest of the shades. So I think we have quite a nice color story going on, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Nothing crazy, but some nice colors. So yeah, that is what I will be working on, and this palette has super shallow pans, so these are gonna be quick. The rest of them, and they are these two, rest of them, I don't know, might take a while, especially this one might take a while. But yeah, that is the color story, and I'm so happy I'm doing this again, even though I have a lot of eyeshadows to work on, but it's fun. It's all fun, and I love eyeshadows. So that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.